All right. It looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Big ups, everybody. Thank you all for fucking doing my shit. All right. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? What's up? What's up? Big ups, everybody. Big ups. Big ups. Okay, I got a thumbs up. You know, gave me a thumbs up. All right. Oh, fuck, man. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I really don't know what happened. Everything was going good, and then my shit just literally just fucking just like died on me. Hold on. Whooper saying no. Whooper saying fuck out of here. That shit, I can't hear shit. All right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I really don't know what the fuck happened. Everything was all good, and it just blanked out. All right. Alive in Israel. What's up, baby? Jacob. What's up, baby? Fefiona. What's up, baby? All right. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna play the video, guys. Just let me know if you hear it. If not, just let me know. All right. So let's just get into it.
Ow. Is all I have to say. How are you? I hope your pants are still on after this morning. Holy shit.
Ice Yamamoto, what's up? Almighty Bree, what's up? Jazzy Man, what's up, baby? Jeffrey B.
My Prestream podcast for what day is today? Tuesday, the 18th of January. I can't even figure out where I am anymore. Tuesday, January 18th, 2022, ladies and gentlemen.
Good.
Wow.
Audio.
Wow, what a
what's up,
morning.
Cliff F? What's up?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a problem, Rogeezy. I was about to get pissed.
Listen, I'm just coming from my day off here. My day off for streaming was yesterday.
Okay.
Know? So for me, I'm not ready for this shit. I'm thinking I'm going to slowly ease myself into the week. A slow easing in, kind of be here, but not. And then all of a sudden get kind of full force into everything. I wake up this morning. I'm actually feeling kind of good. I got a little post-nasal drip is going. It sucks. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. Really positive about a new streaming week coming up here today. And the first thing I got to do, man, I got to take a shit. I do. I wake up sometimes. It's like right away I got to get in there. So I run in the bathroom. Jasper's like battling me because he likes to chase me around in the morning as soon as I wake up. I'm like, no, Jasper.
C7187, what's up?
So I go in the bathroom. I close the door, pull down my pants, sit on the throne. And
I'm about to talk about something in a little while. There's a little piston.
To figure out what's going on in gaming news, because as you know, I do this thing. It's called the Prestream podcast every morning, and I like to talk about the latest gaming news, the things that are going on. So I said, let's see what's going on, and I open it up, and my my replies are blown up. My regular feed's blown up. Everything's blown up. I was like,
I don't know, Klaus Mystery is weird.
You know what's going on?
Nowhere, Wilson. We up. Call of Duty. What's up, baby? What's up?
Did PewDiePie drop another N-bomb? Did Keemstar finally admit that he's a lawn gnome or whatever? Or did something crazy happen? Something crazy happened.
Okay, DSP, but see, and then you wonder why people fuck with you. Was that necessary? Was that necessary? Did you need to have those people's names in your mouth again? Thanks, Randy Winston. Why do you have these people's names in your mouth if you don't want them to shit on you? Like, it's not funny. It's not like it's not like now. Let's say if somebody goes now, if Keemstar goes, oh man, oh my wife broke the shower. She pulled a DSP. You'd be pissed. Stop having these people's names in your mouth if you're not ready to deal with the aftermath. And then I know you're saying it like a joke. You're not funny, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, as of this morning, 5 a.m., Phil Spencer posts up on the internet, Microsoft is rebranding to like Microsoft Gaming and has purchased or is in the process of purchasing.
Is he like, are you stupid, Phil? Phil, do you understand that Microsoft sells other shit than games, right? They might rebrand their gaming division, but not the whole fucking company. Thanks, King Jet.
Activision fucking Blizzard. Holy shit.
And also, I said this on Hate Army Watch's video. You notice how quickly he's able to click up that fucking clown overlay. How quickly he's able to click up that chicken sandwich. So that means this man knows how to use scenes. He knows how to use scenes in OBS, but he goes ahead and manually sets them up so he can stall out on money. So he can stall out on not playing a video game. What a boomer.
Okay, and when I read this, I'm serious, I didn't believe it at first. I thought that I was reading one of those parody accounts. I was like, oh, this is one of those fake news accounts. Was it like Hard Drive or whatever? I was like, okay. So I started looking all around, and no, it was here, it was there. And when I realized it was real, I launched the biggest torpedo turd ever into the ball.
That's not funny, man. How long you think you're gonna keep doing this until people tell you to fucking stop? Like, what good? Like, that's the thing. Like, when he goes ahead and says a poop joke, and then it's just like, yo, that joke dead, fam. Like, come on. Nobody wants to hear you talk. This is a gameplay stream. Nobody wants to talk about how you launched a torpedo turd. Nobody cares. Give them the news, and that's it.
I rocketed off the toilet into the ceiling. Okay? So it took about 20 minutes to get my head unstuck from the fucking ceiling tiles. But once I did, I was like, wow. This is some crazy gaming news that I don't think I like. Like, okay, Microsoft buys Bethesda is one thing. All right? But Activision Blizzard, okay, is a dynamo in gaming, but has been really, really screwed the last few years with all these reports of rampant issues within the company.
Okay.
The mistreatment and unequal treatment of employees, the rampant sexual harassment and actual sexual abuse of employees, all these projects being screwed over, and everything just being terrible because the management is shit. And everyone's kind of like, in the last year, been like, man, Activision Blizzard sucks. Look at this. No one's buying Call of Duty Vanguard. It's the worst selling Call of Duty in many, many, many years, right? And I'm just like, holy crap, man. They bought them, or they are buying them, okay? Now, just the major implications of this. Think about this, first of all. Microsoft has been on a buying spree trying to get either partnerships or actually outright buying gaming companies just in the last year, right? EA, Ubisoft, all announcing that their games are going to be a part of Microsoft Game Pass. It's pretty exciting, right? Oh, if you have Game Pass, now you can get all these games, this big library of games.
Big ups, Marvin T. What's up, baby?
They bought Bethesda a couple of years ago, and now, you know, Bethesda kind of finishing up their final games that are going to be major cross-platform, like Deathloop. That just
super sign of Tism, Breeze Griffith.
But now, Bethesda outright saying, no, you don't even understand what we're telling you. Yes, all of our big titles will be Microsoft exclusive now. You know, Starfield, the new Elder Scrolls, anything else coming out, it's going to be Microsoft exclusive. We don't understand why you don't get this. Like, we were bought by Microsoft, okay? Pretty crazy, right? So anyway.
Hey, what's up, James Farm? We had some network issues, but we back up, baby.
Who thought Microsoft would be buying Activision Blizzard? Just to give you some perspective, Activision Blizzard owns franchises like
we know this. We know this. You literally just said it.
An old sequel.
Yes.
Overwatch
yes.
and its upcoming Overwatch
yes,
sequel.
yes, Phil. We all saw the tweet that Nebellion put out with all the infographic of what Activision Blizzard and King owns. Okay, we know this already. Can you give us something different? Can you give us a perspective? Can you give us something that nobody else knows about instead of regurgitating the same fucking shit? We can literally go to Nebellion, that's where he gets his news from. Nebellion, the guy that has the Mob Psycho 100 character on the fucking profile pic. That's where he gets his fucking news from. Okay, we can all see that tweet. And I'm pretty sure your followers, the ones who follow your fucking schedules, can also see that tweet.
World of Warcraft and all of its expansions, right? Activision Blizzard is freaking huge. and for this company to be bought by another gaming company, right, and be assimilated into it. Holy crap, right? Like, wow. Don't even know.
Logo Slab, what's up, baby?
Wow, my brain. What, squirting this way, squirting that way.
Okay, just
brain
get to
matter
it. Just get to it. This is
could
nothing,
change
Phil.
A lot of things. It really could.
No,
This
it's
could change
not.
A lot of things in the face of gaming. So
Jesus Christ.
that's what we're talking about.
I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not like,
podcast. I mean, wow,
if I'm like
why
not
would
on
we?
today.
It's the biggest gaming news in a long time, and everyone's talking about it on the internet today. Okay.
Okay, so
well, of course,
bring me something. Give me
here on the
something.
Prestream podcast, there'll be some other topics. In fact, I got a follow-up topic.
Yeah, this
dude
dude's boom, man.
over the last week, and obviously today is my day back from my day off yesterday. And
Nobody
I like
gives a
to do little
shit.
Segment called Phil's Day Off, where I tell you about what I did.
Your mother's a whore. That's all. Like that's what's coming out of me right now. Your mother's a whore, Phil. I don't like. I hate that sound box. Like that sound box hurt. That like it makes me so mad. It makes me just want to go ahead and talk shit about your mother. And I love Linda. Linda, you know I love you, baby. Yeah, I know. Okay, we're good. But this isn't like that fucking sound box is just fucking ridiculous, to me. I hate it so fucking much. Also, guys, I just want to let you know the reason why I have a shitty ass fucking gameplay, like it's lagging so much, is because of my graphics card. So next month I'm gonna get a new graphics card, hopefully no lag, and we can go ahead and have some good gameplay streams going on. But yeah, I hate that fucking sound box.
On my day off, and I'll tell you about what I did on my day off. So we got some good stuff to talk about here today on the Prestream podcast. Now, I know that many of you who are watching this right now are excited. I am too. Please give the stream a like if you're excited like me and you're having fun, you want to hear my reactions to all this. If you're watching...
Yes, so if you're excited about a multi-trillion dollar company buying another company, give this a like. Give this a like, okay, people? Because if you're excited about the acquisition that Microsoft just made with Activision Blizzard, smash that like button, man. Smash it. Fucking consumer.
This video on demand on YouTube after the fact, please also give it a like, and please, by all means, leave a comment with your opinion on this giant acquisition by Microsoft, because this is a
please
big
engage
ample
with me.
opportunity for interaction,
engagement
with the content I'm going to make today, and it would really help out the channel a lot if you did those things. Okay, in fact, I will tell you this.
Oh my god!
I took a look, kind of at the stats of DSP Gaming over the last couple of weeks since 2022 began. You guys have dramatically increased your engagement on my content. That's likes on videos and on streams and leaving comments on videos. The engagement is really good. And if we could keep this pattern up of, oh, I'm watching Phil's content, I'm excited for today, give it a like. Oh, something funny happened or something interesting happened, or I can help Phil with some advice, leave a comment. It helps a ton. It really does. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a slow climb. But I feel like DSP Gaming can really get built up this year if we all remember this stuff. If I keep mentioning it, if you remember to do it, make it a habit, okay? Now, my goal is 200,000 subscribers by my birthday, the first week of April. We are getting an increase in subscribers, and it's consistent. It's not a lot, but it's consistent, and consistency is key, okay?
Consistency.
In February, there will be a ton of new releases coming out that I'm going to be covering, and that likely will bring new viewers to the content. It'll be hard because on YouTube, it's very hard to be discovered on YouTube. That's why you guys liking the streams and the videos is going to be key when I'm playing new hot games. Like,
yes, that's right. So when I go ahead and I get these new viewers, right, and I get these new people who are coming in to watch my streams, they're going to go ahead and see my they're going to go ahead and hear my poop jokes, right? And that's going to blast this channel into prominence. All my poop jokes, all my shit jokes, all my fucking soundbox shit. Yep, that's going to be the thing that's going to bring the channel into prominence. These people are going to listen to that shit and be like, yeah, we like that poop.
Dying Light 2, Horizon Forbidden West, Elden Ring. You guys liking the content is going to allow other people to see it and check it out. I'm going to need your help in February to make it happen, Because then
Need
everyone
your
who
help.
comes in is going to want to sub because they're going to want to be able to talk on the streams. They're going to want to be able to.
No, they're not.
be
Nobody
notified
gives
when
a
the next
shit.
hot stream of the new
Nobody
games coming out.
cares.
And I think we're going to get a big growth spurt in February. Okay?
No, you're
I
not.
hope.
You're
So if we're
not.
gonna make my goal of 200,000 subscribers by early April. It's got to happen. We got to get an influx of new people. Listen,
No,
I
you're
love having
not.
you guys here every day. You guys are the core. You
No, he
guys
doesn't
are the main
care. That's why he
audience. You're
wants
here
new
for
people.
everything, right? Doesn't matter what game I'm playing. Doesn't matter what I'm talking about. I can be scratching my ass, picking my nose, and you guys are cool to chill with me.
And here we go with the fucking scat again. Like, bro, stop. Can you stop with that shit? Like, it's not funny, Phil. Again, it's not funny to talk about you scratching your ass. It's not funny to talk about shit and rocket turds and stuff like that. It's a gameplay stream. Entertain people with gameplay. Okay? Entertain people with gameplay. Okay? That's what people want to see. Gameplay streams. Not you talking about shit.
I do it, and I appreciate that. But let's face it, this is also
He
a
panders to
business
children,
trying to get
Klaus Mister. He knows he does.
eyeballs on the content, you see? And new games are the way to do that. And the buy-in from you is if you're going to like the content and leave comments on it if you feel like it's appropriate. If you hate the content, don't like it. I'm not asking you to lie. I'm asking you to be honest. If you're here every day and you chill with me and you...
And then when he notices that there's a lack of likes, that's when he starts bitching. That's the whole reason why he's doing this in the first place. You know, if you're not, you know, don't lie. Okay, people aren't lying. They don't like your content. Oh, they don't like your content. So that's a clear indication of why you're not getting likes. But you're going ahead and telling people to smash that like button even though they don't like your shit. Makes no fucking sense, Phil. Oh, we won. I didn't even fucking do anything.
The pancakes are ready.
Hey, don't me watch. Thanks for the $5 super chat. I don't understand his hate boner for Kotick. The man bought Activision for $500,000, paid off debts, and turned into $1 million company. Like, it's just he looks for something to shit on, man. He just wants something to shit on. That's it.
Okay? All right, so thank you guys.
Just like
Now,
with Troy Baker, just like
let's
with
go ahead
fucking
and let's talk.
Pokimane and
First
shit.
of
He
all,
just needs
let's
something to
do the
complain
whole
about.
Microsoft discussion first, because it'd be pretty silly if I start talking about my day off and everything when all anyone wants to hear about right away is Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard, right?
Yeah, I'm doing shitty.
Now, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, Activision Blizzard has been having one of its worst years ever. Scandal after scandal, report after report.
Okay, can you tell us? No.
Even outright.
No. Stop saying the same shit that you said about the Cannon brothers when you getting your ass clapped in fucking Evo, in tournaments and shit. Give me specific incidents. Give me specific cases. Give me specific reports. Don't just sit there and keep saying, oh, mistreatment, preferential treatment, non-equal treatment. You say that shit all the time. Those are one of those buzzwords that you use. How about you tell me straight up, hey, they found out sexual harassment with this person. Come on. Oh, but tell me like, oh, Bobby Kotick sniffed somebody's panties in the workplace. Like, tell me something. Don't just give me the same fucking words that you use every goddamn time.
Sexual harassment and abuse within the company. The Bill Cosby room is all I have to say. If you don't know what that means, go search for it.
No. But don't tell people about it, and then you're gonna fucking give them half-assed information. The Bill Cosby room. That's all I'm gonna say. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is it a room where they get all a bunch of fucking ugly sweaters? Is it like, a place where they get all pudding pops? Or is it a place where sexual harassment happens? I don't know, DSP. You have to tell me because you're the one that's bringing this shit up. You can't just sit there and all I have to say something. Like as if you know what you're talking about.
Jaw will hit the fucking floor because it's real. It's not a joke. It's fucking real. And
slander.
Some of the insanely fucked up stuff was allowed to happen at that company. A game...
Which is what, DSP? What is this stuff that is so fucked up? Like, this is the thing I think, like, we need to hold his feet to the fire. Stop saying fucking baseless claims without any actual real fucking information behind them. You're not giving anybody, move, dude, move. Don't get clapped. Move. Oh, he got clapped. But, like, don't sit there and just give us like, a little taste and then be like, oh, go look for yourself. Again, this is the only streamer I know that gives his fucking people homework. When I tell you guys something, yo, Phil's fucking racist. He said some racist shit. I pull it up on Pig Go. If I say, oh, so-and-so did this, I let you know, we pull it up on stream. He doesn't know that, August Stevenson. Again, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Development company. I have absolutely no fucking idea, and I have no, it blows my mind that Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, is really like, he's like a cat on curtains. He's clinging on to the company. He doesn't want to leave.
Look at that, yo! I can't wait.
For all the shit that
DSP, like I said, I can't wait. I really want you to get into prominence. I really want you to be famous. I really want you to be at the level that PewDiePie and Keemstar and Pokemon are. So when you have to meet these people and you're gonna have to answer to all that bullshit you keep saying about them, I can't wait. Like I fucking can't wait. But you're sitting there saying all this shit about people who are in the industry that you're in, and you're just fucking talking straight up bullshit. Come on, baby. Let me continue.
Gone down. He's like, no, he's scratching, destroying the curtains.
It's
on the
not
way out.
funny, DSP.
He's
That's
destroying
not.
the company. He's
Jesus
going down
Christ.
after ripping it all apart while everyone wants him out, including his own
How's this
fucking
comedy?
employees. He refuses to leave. Okay, that's pretty crazy. So what a year for Activision Blizzard, right? It's been terrible, and everyone's kind of been saying, man, this sucks, because let's be honest here. Can you separate the art from the asshole? We were just talking about this the other day with Troy Baker. Tremendous.
No, we weren't talking about this. You were talking about this. You were talking about this. And the thing is, I keep saying this again. You don't know how to separate the artist from the art from the artist because you keep talking shit about the dude. Oh, he's the great. No, you keep talking shit about the guy. So you obviously cannot separate the art from the artist. Because if his art was so good, you wouldn't freaking be bitching about the shit that he does.
Asshole. We're saying, can you separate the art that someone makes from them and their personality and the fucked up stuff that they do in real life? Activision Blizzard is a great game development company. They have pumped out so many awesome games over the years that have become cultural dynamos, right? You think about World of Warcraft and how humongous it was in the gaming landscape for so many years, and still remains to this day, although albeit a much declined and downscaled.
Hey, Justin, was good, baby.
Right? Overwatch, when Overwatch released, that shit was super duper popular, right? Like white hot popular. It was so popular. And then all of a sudden, because the last couple of years of bullshit, no one really talks about their games. Diablo 2 Resurrection or whatever release, and it was like a non-release. Some people bought it, but no one was really talking about it. This is what I mean. Like, this could destroy a company from the inside out when you have scandal after scandal and this kind of shit going on. I mean, look at Call of Duty Vanguard.
I mean, but see, how does the scandals correlate with? Because he's talking about the sexual harassment shit. How does the sexual harassment shit correlate with the shitty games that they've been putting out? Huh, Phil? How does this sexual harassment correlate with the shitty game? The reason I'm asking this question is because, again, you're giving me a story with nothing to go off of. You're just telling me random bullshit and you're leaving me with questions. This is something that I tell my son, like when he does homework and he has to answer a question. When he answers the question, I tell him you can't just sit there and just answer it and not give any explanation. You have to leave the person that you're speaking to without any reason to ask any follow-up questions. So you saying all this shit, I'm not understanding what you're saying, because again, how does the sexual harassment correlate with them having shitty games? How? Ah, fuck. All right, let's continue. Sorry, sorry.
Call of Duty always has been the most prominent first-person shooter franchise. And not to say that the game didn't sell, but it sold exponentially less than it usually does. And no one talks about Vanguard.
Baby.
Everyone acts like it doesn't exist. In fact, the company itself is now hyping up the next Call of Duty and even teasing that it'll come out earlier in the year than it usually does in 2022 to try to make us all forget that Vanguard even exists, right?
Exist. God damn.
So, Microsoft announces this morning around 5 a.m., Phil Spencer puts up the post that they're buying out Activision Blizzard. Immediately, Wall Street opens and the stock prices fucking skyrocket. I think it was like the price was like $90 something and it went up to like $370 something. Now that was like an hour ago. Who knows what it is now because I'm not paying attention, you know.
Yeah, because you don't know anything about that shit.
Like boo! Ah! If you bought Activision stock when it was low because of the scandals, you just got lifted to the fucking stratosphere. You're probably rolling in dough. Imagine someone who dropped a few $1,000s on stock, how much money they have now. Wow. They're probably out buying their first fucking Lamborghini.
I only got 2 kills.
Stupid as hell. but some people are stupid. What can I say? That's pretty crazy. Now, what does all this mean in the landscape of gaming and everything? Let's talk about changes that could happen or likely will happen. Let's talk about what's actually being reported on right now that will be concrete changes and also what's rumored. This is huge news. Okay? So first of all,
damn, I'm doing stupid.
Will Activision Blizzard games be exclusive to Microsoft consoles and PC and not be on Sony or Nintendo consoles?
No.
Xbox/Microsoft is buying them out.
No, they're not gonna. They're not gonna throw that money away.
A couple years ago, when Microsoft announced they were buying Bethesda, and everyone said, that's no big deal. We all know that Bethesda games are going to be cross-platform. There's no way that they would only put the next Elder Scrolls on a Microsoft console. We know what big money they make on Sony and PlayStation. Oh, man, there's no way. Oh, Starfield's announced? That's definitely going to be cross-platform. And everyone was wrong.
Fucking soundbox.
Because this year, or last year, I should say, we outright found out, no, wrong. They will be exclusive. It was outright said, no, why would Microsoft spend so much money to acquire Bethesda and not put their games on their consoles exclusively? You'd have to be fucking stupid. And it's like people are having a hard time having this sink in. Like, people to this day are still like, nah, I think Starfield's going to be on PlayStation. It's like, no, it's not.
All right, but the thing
really
is,
not.
Okay,
like,
but you're talking about a fucking, there we go. You're talking about multi-millions, multi-billions. They're not going to throw that away. Starfield, you know, whatever. But Bethesda game, yeah, but they're not going to throw away all that possible money that they can earn by still, you know, selling to PS5 people. Like, Phil, do you not, I understand that you got a degree, right? But the thing is, you don't understand business. You know what I'm saying? Phil's a perfect example of why just because you have a college degree does not mean that you are informative or you're intelligent in any way. A college diploma is a certificate that says that the institution in question has verified that you jumped through the hoops that institution made you jump through to get that diploma. Phil is the perfect example of that. Phil has a business degree. He is not knowledgeable in any way, shape, or form when it comes to business. Come on, get him. There we go. We won. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
In some fucking alternate reality, they outright said no. Okay? So, this acquisition is what, $67 billion to buy Activision Blizzard, right? Now, already people are up in arms like, no, this is terrible because take a look at games, for example, Call of Duty. This has always been a franchise that's been cross-platform. There are very strong competitive communities for Call of Duty in both platforms. Not to say that
and there's money
that's preferred. In fact, isn't it true that basically Xbox consoles have almost always been used in the last few years for competitions for Call of Duty, right? So in that case, that being said, yeah, if they were to say make Call of Duty either exclusive to one or the other, it would be a big deal because I think half of the community would kind of
a big what? Hold on, let's bring that back. A big what? Whoa, what the fuck?
Could 100% be the actual redirection they need. In fact, some people have been people and they're disciplining people, and basically that's what the announced they were buying Bethesda, and everyone said,
sorry, mic back, guys.
Call of Duty either exclusive to one or the other, it would be a big deal because I think half of the community would kind of be asked out. exclusive to one or the other, it would be a big deal because I think half of the.
I'm sorry, Phil. Wait. I'm sorry. What was that qualifying question again? About you guys remember the qualifying question about slurring the speech? I don't know. I think that qualifying question was pretty qualified because right now you were supposed to say deal and you said Dale. That was a slur, sir. That was a speech slur. Lay off the gin, homie.
Would kind of be asked out, and already it was announced this morning by Phil Spencer. He says, our goal with this acquisition is not to completely kind of leave out people or leave them in the dust who have been fans of the Activision Blizzard franchises on competitors' consoles.
Oh, look, that's it. Yeah, that was another slur.
Tongue twister, competitor console.
Competitor console. It's not a tongue
because
twister.
What they're basically saying is something out there that maybe is already cross-platform and big will not change, but this probably means that Xbox is going to get all the DLCs exclusively. You mean like 2 consoles ago? Because if you remember, the Xbox 360 PS3 generation, Xbox 360... Is this camera doing it again? You fucker. Hold on a second, guys.
It's not the camera, it's your pale-ass skin.
Excited, but I'm not that excited that I'm turning bright pink. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, you only turn bright pink for Troy Baker.
Fuck that. Well, now I turned off the auto adjust, and now I'm still bright pink. I guess I'm just gonna be bright pink this morning. There's nothing I can do about it. Maybe I am that excited.
Yeah, I just pulled a Phil, man.
Anyway, back in the Xbox 360 era, the Xbox 360 always got the exclusive expansions and DLCs first. They did. They had all these partnerships with all the companies that they would get the DLC expansions first. I remember getting Fallout expansions before people on the other console would get it. And then the same thing, Call of Duty would get their expansion DLCs first. So a lot of people are surmising maybe that's what the relationship will be.
There we go. Clap him.
Games like Call of Duty will still
Jay, thanks for $2 super chat. DSP has a pair of Covenant singlet jammies.
All the expansions and DLCs and everything first, while Sony.
There we go, baby.
Sony ponies. They're just gonna have to sit around and wait. They're gonna be bored. They're gonna be like whittling wood, having nothing to do. Playing their Sony exclusives. Horizon Forbidden West,
I know my team is pissed at me
for the next 17 years, while everyone else on Microsoft is partying with all the new content and fun. And the Sony guys are going to be like, no.
It's not funny, Phil.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe that's the truth, maybe not. We don't know. Keep in mind that Phil Spencer said something very similar when they bought Bethesda 2 years ago and then kind of went back on it and now says, yeah, everything's exclusive. Fuck it. So maybe they'll do the same. We don't know, right? So it's interesting to say the least. Now, definitely one of the interesting things, okay, that I'm curious about and everyone is curious about, and there's rumors about it already in the news. What will be the fate of Bobby Kotick, the current CEO of Activision Blizzard? This guy, we know, we have concrete evidence. This guy knew about the bad.
No. We know. We have concrete evidence. Who is we, sir? I don't have any concrete evidence. Because if I had concrete evidence, I'd be talking about it. I'd be discussing it. I'm sorry, but the fact that you're saying you have concrete evidence, you're going to have to show it. Because I can't just take your word for it because you're a known liar. Okay, there we go. Damn, that's my fault.
Shit going on in his company for many, many years, and he swept it under the rug. There was a guy who was one of the head developers, I believe it was of Call of Duty, who was doing terrible things in the company.
Like what?
He basically told him, hey, cut it out, or, and then he just hit it all and never disciplined the guy because he wanted Call of Duty to continue to be popular. And that's messed up. Like, we definitively know that he's been the one who knew about all the shit and just basically kind of didn't want to make a big deal about it. Now, there's a report that came out overnight. Interestingly enough, this report came out overnight right before the announcement of Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. And here's the report. Very quietly.
Come on.
Activision Blizzard has been doing an internal cleaning of house.
All right, King John. Have a good one.
Fired 37 employees and disciplined 50 more for misconduct over the last 10 years. and basically are saying, yeah, we are serious about
Jay,
the
thanks for
whole
$2
thing. Now
super
it's
chat.
scam
Phil, this is not okay, burnout.
knowledge. Not that they cared about it before
Cody-
that, but now
Cody
that it's
James
public
Outdoors, what's up,
knowledge and
baby?
everyone hates Activision Blizzard. Now they've decided that they are now going to try to fix the problems internally. And they didn't tell anyone about it, but now the info kind of leaked overnight. Yeah, they fired a bunch of people, and they're disciplining people, and basically they have like a no-tolerance policy for these people, okay, or for this kind of conduct, I guess I should say. All right? But I just find that hilarious. The news leaked last night, and then all of a sudden,
I just want this. I just want to get one melee kill from behind. That's it.
All I can do is give you my take. My take is this. Get Bobby Kotick the fuck out of there and ban him from gaming development. I'm serious.
Again, like, you don't have concrete evidence about that. Okay, you don't, and again, just like I said before, motherfuckers who do not understand what the logistics are in play, or what the logistics that take place when you're asking for shit like this. It's not going to make everything better, because then what happens if we get somebody to replace Bobby Kotick and he's even more of a scumbag and he just knows how to cover it up better? What happens then, Phil? What are we going to do then, Phil? Because we all know when shit like this happens, companies like to do like these grand gestures to make it seem like they're fucking, fixing the problem, but they don't fix the problem. So again, I ask you, what happens if Bobby Kotick leaves and we get somebody else who's worse than Bobby Kotick? Then what? Your solution does not make sense.
The guy has shown he has absolutely no good judgment when it comes to running a major company. He's actually a shithead who allowed people to...
Bro, he bought the company. He paid off debts. He didn't just get into Activision Blizzard and just fuck all, just started raping everybody. Fucking idiot, man. Ignorant ass idiot.
Literally be mistreated over and over under his watch, and he didn't care because all he saw was green. So get him to go count his fucking money at his house, his mansion, because he's rolling in dough, and it doesn't matter if he ever works again.
Okay, yeah, just like you, who you go ahead and you take fucking your disability checks from people, and you don't give a fuck if they're going ahead and struggling because all you see is fucking green. Same thing, man. Same thing, Phil. Your YouTube's Bobby Kotick, okay? Because you're just as ugly.
He's filthy rich. He could literally just live by himself in a bunker surrounded by platinum statues, eating fucking caviar, drinking Crevassier, literally for the rest of his life, and he still won't run out of money. That's the fucked up part about people like Bobby Kotick, okay? But anyway, get him out. Get him the fuck out. Throw him out and never involve him in the gaming industry ever again, and then have competent people
Marvin T.
take over the company. Because I personally feel that Activision Blizzard is a good game development company. They make a ton of great games, and they
shut up.
Need
no,
a
shut the fuck up. Shut
and
up.
Microsoft buying them could 100% be the actual redirection they need. In fact, some people have been saying, ever since Activision
he made
Blizzard
me just fly.
Years ago, Blizzard hasn't been itself. Blizzard used to be able to take their time with game development and put out these.
How do you know this? How do you know this, Phil? Like, seriously, what the fuck, bro? Oh, damn, he clapped me.
Great games, these bangers, right? And now it's kind of like if you're not putting out like a multi-bajillion-dollar game, you can't even put out a game. And it's crazy because Blizzard.
Is he teabag? He was teabagging me.
Where's their
that son of a bitch was teabagging me. He's still teabagging me.
Overwatch 2, right? We haven't heard anything in years.
Bastard.
So what I'm thinking is, Microsoft could fix that. Microsoft could be like, nah, we got to get these guys back on track, making good games, right? Fuck all the bullshit that happened under Kotick's watch and under his guidance and under all the edicts and shit that I'm sure that they had. Just let them make good games again, right? And I'm kind of interested in what's going to happen. I really
Jay,
am.
thanks for $2 super chat, man.
I can't stop burping.
Blasted narcissism. He needs a pill to get it up.
I'm so excited. The gas is erupting out of every orifice of my body right now. You don't even want...
What the fuck, Phil? Phil, seriously, what the fuck? Like, bro. Can you stop talking about shit for 5 seconds? Five seconds, Phil. Can you stop talking about shit For 5 seconds. Can you stop talking about, like, fucking, I don't even, can you just stop talking about shitting? Can you stop talking about shitting for 5 seconds?
See what's going on down there. All right? It's pretty exciting because Activision Blizzard was all but dead after what happened last year, and this could single-handedly reinvigorate and save the company. All right? Now, just think of what just happened. You may have people who've been on the fence about getting a new console, right? Man, I really want a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series S or X, but shit, they can't get them actively. You look all around, they're nowhere to be found, right? But now, all of a sudden, in the last few months, the Series S is cropping up. It's showing up on store shelves. Why? Because it's different hardware from the Series X. It's really the only new-gen console available to anyone, unless you want to pay double or triple to a fucking piece of shit scalper that probably lives on the other side of the planet, hoarding all these consoles in a warehouse because they bought them up with bots, right? So, that being said, now you're going to make your choice on what console to buy. Well, I could pay a scalper to get a PS5, and this year I'll be playing Horizon Forbidden West and God of War.
Come on, baby.
Or I can buy an Xbox Series S, which is readily available and I can find relatively easily.
Oh, I thought I clapped them.
Ridiculous amount of game value under Game Pass, and Microsoft just bought out all these fucking studios, so you know we're going to be getting Bethesda games, Activision Blizzard games, exclusive partnerships with EA and Ubisoft and all of this shit. Oh my fucking God. Holy shit.
Yo, shout out to King Bean. King Bean, I don't know if you're in the chat, but King Bean hit me up on Twitter, and he proposed a theory to me, and I'm starting to think that it's super, super plausible. So, King Bean suggested that Phil might have moved to Washington because that's where Microsoft is headquartered at, right? So it's a strong possibility. Since Phil likes to throw baseless claims, I'm gonna throw a baseless claim. Okay, I agree with King Bean. I think it is a total possibility that this man literally moved to Washington State so he can try to suck up and get closer to Microsoft in some fashion. I really believe that. I super believe that. Jonathan Stone, what's up, baby? No, but I'm saying he moved. The reason why he moved, even before, I feel like that's a plausible. I'm reaching. I'm gonna reach. I'm reaching. I'm Stretch Armstrong right now. I am reaching because this dude is seriously sucking off. He's seriously sucking off Microsoft something fierce, something super fierce.
Right?
I'm reaching for the stars.
Like, I'll be honest, if you want my honest take, someone who's done this now for almost 14 years, all right? Sony needs to answer. Sony, on this announcement,
how are they going to answer?
Just sit around and do...
Phil, they're making money. They're not going to sit there and be like, oh, shit, we need to do something. They probably knew about this. These companies, these companies do talk to each other, right? They find out this information even before you and I find out, right? There's a whole world of communication that happens before we find out that this information is privy. Okay? So it's not like it was like a blindside. They knew. Homer, what's up, baby? They knew what was going on. Ooh, got him. So stop making it seem like, oh my God, like they just shit their pants. Because you like scat, right? They shit their pants. That was a Phil moment right there.
Nothing. They've got to do something to reinvigorate their own customer base. Because right now, I'm going to be honest with all of you. Since I got my Xbox Series X late last summer, I barely turn on my PS5 anymore.
Yes.
There's no reason to.
That's a testament to how much you waste money. Because when you fucking got that PS5, you sitting there sucking off PlayStation super fucking hard. Super fucking hard.
The consoles are equivalent, meaning they play games equally, right? The controllers are both good. I personally like the Xbox One better for its design. Some people prefer the DualSense, but in reality, actively they're the same controller, besides DualSense having a little bit of a gimmicky function with the vibration shit and the adaptive triggers that really, honestly, don't add much of anything to the gameplay experience after a few
Yes,
minutes
because you don't know how to enjoy that type of shit. You just barrel through
if
stuff.
every game was using the DualSense controller like, for example, Astro's Playroom did, that would be one thing.
Wait. Oh, that is right. That is super, super right. Hi, I'm Stu. I thought that was a fan that he said ever since he got his Xbox. Why am I? Nope. Oh, fuck. I got clapped.
But very few games on PlayStation 5 are utilizing this for anything more than just a silly gimmick that lasts a few minutes. All the games that I played on PS5 that were supposed to utilize it, even Ratchet and fucking Clank last year, after a few hours, I forgot about it and didn't even notice or care anymore. Okay?
Because you're not a gamer. You're just a consumer.
So
you don't care about these games.
At the gameplay experiences, they're pretty equivalent on each console. Then you look at the exclusives. Well, yeah, PS5 had Demon's Souls and Returnal and Ratchet and Clank. And Returnal and Ratchet and Clank and Demon's Souls. And for a little bit, it had Kena Bridge of Spirits. Well, I guess it still has Kena Bridge of Spirits, right? But honestly, not that much. So then you look over at the Xbox, and you've got Forza 5, Halo Infinite, Forza 5, Halo Infinite. Okay, neither console's been great for its exclusives. Let's be really honest here. All right.
Okay, but what about games that have come out, like the Gunk, that you still haven't fucking played? Damn, he stuck me.
Very honest here. There's not that much. But
catch you later, Brandon Steger.
Coming up, we got Horizon Forbidden West, we got God of War. What does Microsoft really have in the pipeline for this year? Starfield.
Okay.
So still, there's not that much, right? I mean, to be honest,
like, where's the comedy?
Really looking at now has to be the value for your dollar. When each console is equivalent performance-wise and doesn't have a lot of exclusives 2 years into its life cycle, what you've got to look at is value for your dollar. And honestly, the value for your buck here right now is Game Pass. Game fucking Pass. All right, 3 words. Game fucking Pass.
3 words. Not fucking funny.
It is absolutely the best value in gaming right now.
Yo.
No one can deny that paying $13 or $15 a month, whatever it is, for Game Pass Ultimate, getting new games at release with no additional charge, getting a humongous and ever-growing library of games that you can play is great. The one downfall of Game Pass that I'm now starting to see is that the games aren't on there forever. A lot
yes,
of the
because
games
it's
it's like 6 months and then they're gone.
Because it's a subscription service, you dunce. You don't own this shit. It's like Netflix. It's like Spotify. It's like Disney Plus. It's like Hulu. It is a streaming service with a library, and the library constantly change. If you want to keep the game, you have to buy it. That's why Game Pass isn't all that fucking great. Just like with Spotify, just like with Netflix, just like with fucking Hulu. See, your consumer ass is not getting that. You're sitting there shilling, sucking off Microsoft like that weird little, like you treat Microsoft like that little weird little, like, you guys ever seen Altered Carbon on Netflix? You ever seen Altered Carbon and like the main character, I forgot his name, Takashi whatever, he had to fight like this little Asian dude, and this Asian dude was like really like I think it was like it was a chick that sent him, and because this chick was rich, because you know she was affluent and stuff like that, because she owned businesses and companies and shit, this dude treated her like a god. Like, you ever seen an Altered Carbon where they treat they treat like the wealthy like gods? That's how Phil treats fucking gaming companies. This man is a Super Saiyan shill. Super Saiyan shill. Like, legitimately. And I realized something. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. No, it was yesterday, because that's when Ludwig had his birthday stream. When Ludwig was talking about how DSP hits on people who have video games, like, who like sit in front of who sit in front of boxes of video games and shit and how it's stupid, but yet he'll go ahead and basically sit with a whole bunch of consoles behind him. And that made me think. It really made me think that he's willing to shit on people who have boxes of old video games, physical copies of video games behind them, but he's comfortable with standing in front of a bunch of console boxes. That makes me believe that the man really doesn't care about the medium, which is known as gaming. He just gives a fuck about who's selling it. He just gives a fuck about who he's giving his money to. And that's a problem. Like, he's a consumer. Like, the dude doesn't give a fuck about the games coming out. He doesn't like the games coming out. He doesn't have a favorite game. He's just stuck and fixated on who he has to, like, who he's giving his money to. It's like, dude, come on, man. Like, you sitting there talking about exclusives and whatnot. Like, bro, like, there's games that you could play. You sitting there shilling Game Pass like, yo, bro, you don't own the games. Backsmack. Oh, come on. Fuck. Sorry, I just need one backsmack, man. One backsmack. That's it.
For a year and then they're gone. And it's a little disappointing because, for example, we just went ahead and put a bunch of games into my I want to play them list on Game Pass. But then they released a list yesterday. These are the games that are going off of Game Pass and the dates that they are, and you start looking at it and be like, oh shit, some of these are like games that are like lengthy RPGs and stuff. What if you just didn't want to play them right away? You have to rush because they're going to be off Game Pass, and once it's off Game Pass, you just can't play it anymore. Okay?
You can buy it at a reduced price.
Games, you can only play them while they're under.
Oh,
Game
I wanted
Pass.
to disrupt you, person.
So this is interesting. Now, I definitely don't like that.
Damn.
That kind of a. It's kind of like.
Because you do not own the games. It's a library that's on a rotation. That's why Game Pass isn't that great. It's just that simple, homie. It's not that hard, homie. And he just clapped my cheeks, homie.
Caveat, right?
Caveat, not caveat. Caveat.
But it's still better than what fucking Sony's doing. Buy every goddamn game for full price. Like, so
you still have to do that. Game Pass is just a subscription service, you dusty, dingy dummy. And of course, they do not only have option to just buy games, they also have a subscription service, you dunce. Like, Phil, you do not know what you're talking about. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, how much misinformation can come out of one man's mouth?
Really? I mean, I'm serious about this. They got to do something. Whether it's announcing their own style of Game Pass, which has been the rumor that they are actually finding a way to emulate.
I don't know. I never played
PS1,
PlayStation
3 games on
now.
PS5. And once that technology is hashed out and working fluidly, they're going to announce their own Game Pass subscription service where you can play all the old games and maybe some new games, or maybe not. Maybe it'll just be an old game subscription service. Who knows, right? But they got to do something. They can't just sit here and expect that. Number one, a console you can't get. I want a PlayStation 5. I wanted one for 2 years. Still can't get one unless you pay double or triple for a scalper. That's a huge fucking problem that Sony has not solved, right? They really have not figured anything out. They need to figure something out here. They have to. And they have not at this point. They need to figure out how can people get our console, because they can't. And in addition to that, they need to have value when there is none right now. I'm sorry, but if you own a PS5 and every game you buy is full price, but if you have Game Pass on an Xbox console and you get a bunch of games for $13...
It is not the same thing. Like, why do you think that fucking Game Pass is... Like, people buying Xbox and they just have Game Pass and they're not buying games. Didn't you just say the thing earlier, the one caveat of Game Pass is that the games go away? Exactly. So what would you have to do to get that game? You pay for it. It's at a discount, yes, but there's also an option to buy a game at full price if you don't have Game Pass. Dummy.
$15 a month, including new releases. What the fuck? They're not even. It's not even the same model. You know what I'm saying? Like Sony.
Repeat that one more time, DSP. Repeat that one more time.
In the same model. You know what I'm saying?
One more time, because I need you to understand it. I understand it, but you're not.
They're not even. It's not even the same model. You know
Exactly.
What I'm saying? Like Sony's using the outdated model, and Microsoft's using this different, new, hip new model, right?
What is it the fuck is that
And
talking
man,
about?
I just, they got to do something. I really feel, I'm being dead honest about this. I feel that Sony right now is at a disadvantage. They weren't expecting this. They weren't. They weren't expecting Game Pass to take off like it has. They weren't expecting Microsoft to be buying up studios like this. And the big double whammy.
Oh, he put on the overshield. Fuck.
Microsoft can actually sell consoles because they designed two, the Series S and the Series X. And unlike me, I was completely wrong. I will admit this, ladies and gentlemen, I am a fallible person who can be wrong. I was wrong when at the launch of the Xbox Series S and X, I said that I think that the Series S is a waste of money and everyone's going to regret it, have buyer's remorse, because they're going to feel like they bought the underpowered console, and then 2-3 years down the line, they're going to be very disappointed because the console won't run games as well. It's actually turned out
I'm just not having a good day today. I'm sorry,
guys. The Series
guys.
S and X almost run games identically. If you're playing games at 1080p, they pretty much do play games identically. So unless you care about 4K resolution, there's no difference anyway. And on top of that, because the consoles use different hardware,
The pancakes
you can
are
actually
ready.
buy a Series S.
Yeah, and there, mate. Thanks for following Super Chat. DSP
Just
shilling
that
hard Game Pass like they were
is a
credit cards were for him.
ginormous
Legit thinks it's all free
advantage when you're
games
in
and
a
money.
console war
Yeah.
and no one can
It's
buy the consoles in the console war, but you are selling a lower end model that is available, right? So I mean, right now everything is in Microsoft's favor, right? It really is. This feels like a complete flip flop. We had one console generation where the PlayStation 2 dominated. Even though Xbox made an interesting entry with the original Xbox, it didn't really get the kind of market share, and notability as the PS2 did. Then, the next console gen, it flip-flopped. Xbox 360 innovated and did a ton of shit right, while the PlayStation 3 had a really bad rocky start. Too expensive, integrated things like Bluetooth, Blu-ray player, things that made the console so expensive and hard to develop for. It took until the end of the console generation for it to catch up and eventually surpass Xbox 360, but it took a long fucking time. That console gen, 360, won the majority of that gen. Then last console gen, my God, you put Microsoft Gaming in the hands of Bobby Kotick.
Yeah, see, because you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh God, what's his name? The guy who ran it into the ground. Now I can't remember his name.
Tim Spencer?
You know, Mr. Oh, you can't trade games because they're digital only, and you need digital verification.
Is he talking about Tim
game,
Spencer?
And you have to be online only to play the console. If you don't have online capability, buy an Xbox 360. I can't remember his fucking name right now because somehow I keep thinking Bobby Kotick, and that's not his name. But
yeah, because you're just so fixated on the guy.
Almost ruined the Xbox One. Oh, we're gonna force a Kinect to be bundled into it and everything. Whew. What was his name? Don Matrick. Thank you so much, Don Matrick.
Okay, Don Matrick.
Wait a minute. Want a salty ham? Is everyone who aired their names end in tick? A terrible shit.
Oh, Shimetsu Kage. Oh wow.
Who else's name ends in tick?
Backtrack, yes. Thank you. He's making no sense of this topic. Thank you so much for $40 super chat, man. Thank you.
Dick.
Big ups to Shimetsu Kage.
We're on to something. Okay.
Okay, I finally got it. I got the attrition thing.
Yeah, they almost ruined to tank Microsoft as a game development company because no one wanted the console because it was too expensive, had the stupid fucking Kinect in it that no one wanted. No one wanted to hook their TV up to the fucking thing. The guy was an asshole. Fair enough, he's completely gone from the game industry now.
Again, stop calling people assholes, man. Like, I swear to God, man, I can't. And this is why you get laughed at every time somebody claps back at you. Like, stop being so fucking negative towards people. Is that so hard, Phil? Like, okay, he wasn't a good guy. He wasn't a fair leader or whatever. But then he's an asshole. Like, what the fuck, man? Bro, just sit there and just try to not be negative. Try not to be the king of hate that you call yourself all the fucking time. How about you do that, dude? Can you try to do that? Can you not be hateful for like 5 fucking seconds? 5 seconds. Just try not to be hateful.
Shock. So, that being said, Now we flip-flop to this console gen, and immediately PS5 sold way better than the Xbox. Why did it? Because it had the monstrous lead last console gen. Everyone just bought, okay, so PlayStation was the place to be for the PS4 versus Xbox One era, so we want a PS5. We trust Sony, and that's what it really was. I think it was an installed gamer base.
Cause Mystery, thanks for the
Sony consoles for the last
20 Mexican peso super chat. Phil wants Rambo's Shangeli sword.
I wanted PS5 over Xbox Series X, and that's the one I bought, right? But now here we are later, right? Here we are later, and it's like they got it. Sony has to do something. Now wait a minute. Just think of this. A couple quick things. Overwatch
okay, I'm thinking.
2 releases.
Dead
Guest
game.
Character, Master fucking Chief. It could actually happen.
Why would that happen though? Why would that happen? Why would that happen? That doesn't make any sense. Like Sora for Smash Bros. It doesn't make any sense. It's a bit. That would be a business move. That would be a cash grab. Just like Sora was for Kingdom Hearts. It was a cash grab. They didn't put Sora in because people wanted Sora. They put Sora in because it was a tie-in to the Kingdom Hearts games that were coming to the Switch. Like, come on, bro.
I dribbled off at my it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Shoddy999, thanks for the 499 super chat. He said he just bought the console. He bought the console, got back. Yeah, he said yeah, he got it. He was the one who said he got it. Fucking liar.
Think of this. Crash Bandicoot, the guy that was the mascot of Sony and the PlayStation for the PlayStation 1 era, is owned by Activision Blizzard and is now owned by Microsoft.
Okay, Microsoft also owns Banjo-Kazooie, which was owned by Nintendo. That's not that far off, Phil. That's not that far off. He's gonna.
Oh, the cast of Gears of War appears in StarCraft 3 and takes on the Zerg.
And you see, he's laughing at it because that's the type of consumer shit. Like, but then you see what I'm saying? He's like, this is the most inconsistent man ever. This man's sitting there laughing about Crash and Crash being there, Master Chief being in Overwatch and shit like that. But the man sits there and complains about Street Fighter characters being in Fortnite. Inconsistent. Yeah, exactly, well, Israel. He wants an MCU Disney style where everything is all together, one big universe for you to just dump money in.
So I'm just saying, these are all hypotheticals. Obviously, none of these may actually ever happen.
Yeah, but the fact that the thought of it just makes you horny as shit.
This is crazy. Like, to think all this shit is actually viable and possible. Right now, it could happen.
Don't take Disruptor. Oh, that's not Disruptor.
It definitely won't. It's never going to happen. But
so then why bring it up?
It could happen. You see? Okay. So, overall, interesting news for sure. Now, some people are freaking out this morning. But this is terrible news. It's a monopoly! Oh! Well, ladies and gentlemen, the definition of a monopoly is
he's really gonna pig-splain it.
Exclusive possession or control of the supply or trade in a community or service. A company or a group having exclusive control over a commodity or service.
Yes.
A commodity or service in the exclusive control of a company or group.
Yes.
The exclusive possession control.
That applies in this situation.
Okay. Last I checked, Microsoft does not own Nintendo, Sony, Ubisoft, EA, Take-Two, Capcom, Square Enix, Tencent, Stadia, Amazon, Warner Brothers.
Okay, dumbass, but then all those companies that you just fucking mentioned, how many companies do they own? That's why it's called a fucking, that's why it's not about, they don't own that yet, but it's the fear that might happen. That's the concern, you dumbass. No, they don't own everything. But the fact that they own multiple properties is concerning because they could end up owning everything. Okay, just like the media companies are owned by like what? Fucking 3 companies? Those are considered monopolies, you dumbass. Like what like yo, like, and it's just like he says this shit just to be contrarian and he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like it's not a monopoly yet. No, that's the point. They don't want it to be a monopoly. It's concerning because if they keep buying these fucking IPs, they keep buying these studios, they keep buying these publishers or what have you, it could end up as a monopoly. Monopoly.
And 5 million other fucking game companies.
Yes, and a lot of those 5 million other game companies are owned under Activision Blizzard, are owned like business degree at work, people. Business fucking degree at work. He takes shit so fucking literal, man. Like he doesn't have foresight. He has no foresight.
By the way, shout out to that old gamer guy because it was his tweet that gave me all that information. I kind of
Yeah, you know nothing of the subject. You know nothing of the subject. You know nothing of fucking the topics that you talk about. You have to be handheld in order. Look at that. You even have to be handheld in your Prestream podcast, bro. That's not a good look, Phil. That's not a good look for someone who wants their channel to come into prominence, who sit there and is jealous of the things that his competition has. Know what the fuck you're talking about before you open your mouth.
Phrase what he had to say right there. But yeah, the point I'm making here is, no, this is not a monopoly. This is still big business.
No, it's still monopoly, dumbass, because Phil, listen to what you just fucking said, right? Okay, like if it wasn't concerning that this will become a monopoly, how come the only fucking competition that you mentioned for Microsoft was fucking Sony PlayStation? Huh, Phil? All this time you've been talking about Sony PlayStation. There's only 3 big consoles out there. How are you gonna sit there and not have concerns about monopolization? Dude just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Shit.
But it's not a monopoly. There's many, many, many competitors to Microsoft, plus a bajillion other indie studios.
But you cannot name one outside of Sony. Okay? And all those indie game companies that you're talking about, they're owned by these big fucking companies. Do you not understand how acquisitions work? Do you not know anything about subsidiaries? Do you know anything about parent companies? Got him. Jeez.
As well. So this is not like Microsoft is the only exclusive provider of video games. That's ridiculous. Who would he...
Okay, but dumbass, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, Phil, you don't know what you're talking about, okay? Because, again, they own Bethesda. They own Activision. They own Blizzard. These companies own other gaming companies. And on top of that, they're buying more gaming companies. They're buying more studios. Like, what is it that you're not seeing? Like, I get it. You want to be right, but you're not because you're a fucking moron. This is misinformation.
Say such a thing, right? But, yeah, this is giant. This is huge. This definitely has to have a humongous impact. This is like...
I love when he, runs out of Steam. Like, I like when he runs out of Steam, and then he goes, this will be different than what we see before. Like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about. Just stop it, Phil. Just stop, please.
When Disney bought Marvel and bought Star Wars, Lucasfilm and all of that. That's exactly what this is like. This is kind of the same deal. Where Microsoft is strategically buying up the biggest game developers out there that they want.
And this man is saying, no, that's not a monopoly. Is this dude serious? Yo, I think that's the one consistent thing that Phil does in his life is fucking flip-flop. The only thing consistent about darksydephil is the inconsistency. The man just sit there and just literally try to refute people's concerns about a monopoly. And then he goes in and then he basically agrees with what he just disagreed about. Oh, fuck.
And creating this ginormous army.
Look, he's literally just shitting on his entire argument just now.
So, wow. Wow. And now, what I'll say is this. No, I don't want to see, this is being very, very, very honest with you guys. I actually don't want to see Microsoft dominate and be the leader. I want to see
Okay, again, you just said, my God. Like, what is it, Phil? Pick one. You have to pick. You just can't flip-flop. You can't flip-flop on these fucking issues. Jay, thanks for $2 super chat, man. Phil is Seagal's character in Sniper Special Ops. It's just stupid.
Microsoft and Sony go neck and neck to try to retain the leader as console generation, top developer or whatever. Because competition breeds innovation, breeds creativity, and it breeds good things for us, the consumer.
That's why it's concerning that Microsoft is acquiring all of these fucking studios, all these IPs. I'm gonna look it up, Jay.
Absolutely. Sits at the top of something. Dominant, bloated, complacent, because it doesn't feel like anyone can take them down. What you end up getting is a bunch of terrible things that happen. Seriously.
Yo, can you stop saying things? Can you let me know what of these bad things are going to happen? Please let me know about these bad things are going to happen, because you're not making any sense here over here, dude.
When YouTube became the dominant video sharing service on the internet,
like a monopoly,
feeling no one could compete with them, they started
because it felt like a monopoly.
Look at what happened with Twitch in the last year, right? Everyone knows that Twitch is the dominant place for game streaming and streaming in general on the internet. And look at all the fucked up stuff they've done in the last year that everyone hates them, but kind of says begrudgingly, meh, if I want to have a business, I guess I kind of have to stay on Twitch, right?
No, Tim the Tap Man came to YouTube, okay? Didn't Dr. Disrespect come to YouTube? Huh?
This is what I mean. If you just have one
Cobain, this is not robust, dude. It's not robust.
Winning, then you kind of get that. I don't want that. I want Sony now to say, okay, wow, we are getting...
I'm sorry, can you bring up any other company? There are other gaming companies out there, okay?
Destroyed here. What happened? How did we lose prominence? Because
exactly, Silent Weapons. He's not understanding this shit.
And something has happened where we lost that lead, and now we got to play catch up in a very big way. Whether that means finding a way to get more PlayStations into the hands of their consumers, because right now it's all scalpers holding them. It's fucked up. Or whether it means changing PlayStation Now to be a service similar to Game Pass to give that value to the gamer that you're getting with Xbox.
It's a subscription service. It's not the same thing. You do not own the fucking games. Why is that so hard? Got him.
Don't get with PlayStation. Whatever it may be. They've got to do something. Some people are saying the rumor is that Sony's going to buy Square Enix outright and put all their games under their umbrella. And I mean, okay, great, but I don't know if just buying studios is the solution here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some real definitive differences right now between being an Xbox Series S and X owner and a PlayStation 5 owner. And one of them is the way that you play and purchase games, while most people are getting Xbox Game Pass and are very happy with their console.
There are not, like, yo, I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm going to annoy the shit out of y'all tonight because I'm just going to keep saying the same shit. They are not the same fucking thing, Phil. Again, okay? You do not own these games, okay? You do not own these games, okay? Game Pass is just a better version of Google Stadia. That's it. That is it. Stop.
I dribbled off at my I got all over my fucking
Jay Kramer, thanks for
Let's
109
continue.
super chat. The Sony doesn't have Microsoft Cash. He doesn't. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing. He's thinking that Microsoft is a gaming company. There was one part of the pre-stream that I saw that just pissed me off where he literally tried to make that comparison on the two. And it's like, they're not the same. Jesus Christ.
Well, people on PS5 are kind of sitting around diddling their fingers and like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this fucking thing? There's no exclusive games for the fucker, right? I don't want to spend $70 several times a month to buy games that are cross-platform and shit, you know? Let me tell you, I'm slapping myself in the face.
Not funny.
I bought MLB last year for PlayStation 5, and it was fun to play it with you guys and have a chill stream of it, but it was on fucking Game Pass. I spent $70 on that thing, and I could have fucking got it for $13 and then played it for a month and dropped it and never played it again. You see? So there you go. I am absolutely positively sure that there is going to be more news coming.
Fuck.
All right? I'm sure that there will be more news coming. And as the new news comes about what's going to happen between Xbox and Sony, I will let you know. But man, this has completely changed everything. 2022 just heated up. This might be one of the most hot and contentious years for gaming ever because of what's going on.
Yo, this dude sucks so much dick.
Excited. And by the way, guys, following along with this vein, this knowledge, I have an announcement to make this morning. I know I didn't give you guys any hint that this was happening. This is something that's actually been behind the scenes going on for a while. And I didn't want to talk about it until it was actually solidified. But as of this morning, all right, this news is solidified this morning along with the news that Microsoft has bought Activision Blizzard. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. I have been purchased by Microsoft. They own me. So from now on, we will only be playing things on the Xbox consoles. All right? From now on, you'll never see me play a PlayStation game ever again.
Yo, this dude is like such a fucking chill. You've been doing it already, sir.
They already told me that my press kit's on the way, so I'm going to be wearing all Microsoft t-shirts, hats. When we hit the tips goal, Microsoft hat goes on now. Our Microsoft vest. They're actually sending me a green and black vest with Xbox logos all over it and Phil Spencer's fucking face plastered on the back. This is going to be very exciting times, let me tell you guys. I'm very excited for this news. I hope you guys are too. To just be Xbots.
Yes, you are an Xbot. You're a fucking consumer. That's right. That's right. You're an Xbot. You're not even an Xbot. You're literally the round people from Wally. That's it. You're literally those fat people who cannot move from Wally, who just sit there and consume everything from the safety and comfort of their own fucking chair. That's what you are, Phil. You're not a gamer. You're not a live streamer. You're just a fucking consumer. That's it. You're just one big, large fucking consumer, and all you do is consume shit, and all you do is take. You don't enjoy shit. You don't enjoy the craft. You don't enjoy the art. You don't even enjoy the fucking sensation that these things give you. You just like the fact that you go ahead and take money out of your account and give it to these people. That's the only thing you give a fuck about. That is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. That's some weird fucking obsession, man. I've never seen, like, at least when people are addicted to porn, when people are addicted to fucking gambling and shit, they have like dopamine fixes, but you get a dopamine fix from fucking just throwing money away. Like, how is it that you get a fucking dopamine fix from fucking wasting money? I don't get that. Like I said, at least with porn, motherfuckers get a nut. At least with gambling, there's a possibility where people make tons of money. What is it? What is there to enjoy? What is there to enjoy about just giving your money away? And not enjoying the thing that you're getting money back from. You're enjoying. Exactly, Andera Maiden. It's fucking nuts, man. This dude is like, he's a simp for spending money. Like, at least the fucking dudes who fucking give money to titty streamers on Twitch, they're looking at titty at least. At least they get to like titty. You know what I'm saying? I know Smith's super awesome reviews, but it's still weird, man. It's super weird. Like, it's just like, he has an addiction that just, I don't know. There's no satisfaction from it. At least alcohol gets you drunk. You know what I mean? It makes you funny. You know what I'm saying? It numbs the pain. What does pain for shit do? That's what I want to know. What does, like, paying money for shit do? Like, what is the sensation? At least when I had, like, when I was a kid and, like, I was making money and I was just blowing my paycheck, at least I was buying shit I liked. You know what I mean? Just wasn't just buying shit. I didn't fall for marketing schemes and shit. Like, I enjoyed the shit that I paid for. Like, it's just,
Spots right here on YouTube will be DSP Gaming. I'm so excited. I'm changing everything. My logo. Wait, what the fuck is this shit? Get this out of here. This gotta go. You gotta go, man. Shit. There we go.
all that shilling.
That's better. Much better. All right. So I hope you guys are excited for the future. Okay, obviously I'm kidding. Obviously I'm kidding. Let's get this shit back up there because now I fucking tossed it on the floor and now the thing burst open on the floor. Obviously I'm kidding. The good news is I am not a sellout.
Yes, you are.
In any way, shape, or form.
Yes, you are.
And everyone knows Xbox hates me. Remember that tweet they made in the fall of 2020 where they made a joke about me on Twitter?
And you still shill for them.
And then I laughed at them and I
You still shill for them.
To my content. And it's even a command in the chat right now. I don't know if it still autoplays or not. Actually, I don't think it does anymore. But yeah, Microsoft does. I guess the person who runs there it is, taking dunks into the new console generation when Xbox social media on Twitter dunked on me in late 2020 because that was an easy target, right? I am.
Yeah, you are. You see, look at that. Look at that, Phil. Look at the cowardice right there. Don't you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Look at that. Look at that. Sitting there, they made fun of you. They made fun of you for being a net piece of shit, and look at you taking it. Is that how much of a shill you are, Phil? You're literally willing to let them disrespect you? They literally like made fun of you. Oh yeah, I'm an easy target. Ha 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 ha. Wow. Honey bunches of bitch.
An easy target. Listen, I'm almost 40 years old. I'm very slow. I'm not very witty anymore. I can't really react to these things quickly.
No. The self-deprecation isn't going to work this time, pussy. Okay? You are a spineless motherfucking coward with no base, with no backbone, with no foundation. You do what? You're a whore, Phil. You are a literal whore. Because you do whatever it takes for the money. You're a fucking whore. You're literally sitting there talking about how people disrespect you, how people shit on you, how these people make stupid conspiracy theories about it. But now that you want to hype up Microsoft, oh yeah, I'm an easy target. I'm slow. I'm fat. You are not a man. You are not a man. You're just a creature with a penis.
So what can I do? But it is what it is. This is very interesting news, and no one is ever going to buy me because, number one, I wouldn't accept it, and number two, no one cares about me anyway. So
you're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. If you had any out for the crippling debt that you have, for the fucking lifestyle that you lead, you would do it in a heartbeat. Shut up. Stop sitting there acting like you're this John Everyman that you're gonna go ahead and you have integrity and you have fucking, you have dignity, which you have none because you're shilling for monopolistic practices right now. So if I had money and I just wanted to buy the DSP channel, you would sell it to me. You would sell it to me. Fucking spineless bitch.
There you go. Very depressing. All right. So that's the big gaming news. Let's now talk about yesterday, which was my day off, as the second half of the Prestream podcast. By the way, guys, thank you so much. We got 87 likes on the stream. If you're enjoying this Prestream podcast, I'd really appreciate if you give it a like. The more likes we get, the more engagement we get here on YouTube.
What the fuck was that?
Visibility is on my streams and my content. So it'd be great if you could do that. Same thing, if you're watching this video on demand and enjoying it on YouTube, give it a like. And by all means, leave comments on this video and let me know what you think about the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Okay? So, yesterday was my day off. And I actually have
Let's see what Cat fucked up now.
Because as you guys know, over the last several weeks to month, it's been a huge debacle here in Washington State.
Debacle.
No one has come to take our fucking trash, even though
So
we
throw
paid
it
for trash
out.
removal. No one came to get our.
Yes, Phil, that's what labor disputes are, okay? That's what, stop complaining about it, because you heard it was a labor dispute, right? These people are being mistreated. They're change has to happen. You're a casualty of this situation. Deal with it. So you're literally complaining about the garbage not being collected, so you want these people to continue being mistreated just so they can pick up your fucking bags of DoorDash.
Trash. First of all, they were supposed to come the week after Christmas, but we had a tiny bit of snow, and the excuse was because of inclement weather they couldn't come pick up the trash.
Okay.
Really, there's 2 inches of snow on the ground.
Okay, Phil, we've been through this already, Phil.
Sorry, I came from Connecticut, and in Connecticut there'd be snow on the ground. And
Yes, and I come from the real fucking world where it doesn't take me an hour to do groceries. I come from the real fucking world where I go ahead and get a job to pay my bills instead of begging for people. I come from the real fucking world where I go ahead and take care of my problems instead of asking for people to handhold me.
Pick up the fucking trash. Here they don't. All right? So they said to us, oh, wait 2 weeks and we'll do a double pickup of trash. That was last week when they didn't show up and said, we are having a labor dispute, not in Washington State, but in fucking California. And the Union of Trash Collectors has decided collectively they will not pick up trash anywhere.
Yes.
Because they want more from us as a company, so we have no one to send to pick up your trash. So this was pretty fucked up. We have trash built up for over a month in our homes, and no one has picked it up. All right?
Yes, it's called a labor dispute.
Yesterday morning, I was going to take a trip to the dump and pay money. Yes, you have to actually pay around $30 to dump trash.
Wow.
Trash out. What am I going to do? So
$30.
I wake up to
$30. That's half the price of one fucking breakfast at DoorDash. Wow.
Yesterday morning, getting ready for my day out, because I usually go grocery shopping first thing in the morning to get that done while my wife gets ready to go out, and then I come home, unpack, get the prep the veggies, do whatever, and then we go out together, have a nice day out together.
Waste the veggies.
I get an email.
He means cut the veggies up so they can go ahead and receive oxygen more and get become rotted quicker so they can throw it out.
From our condo association here saying, guess what? It was just announced. They're gonna come get our trash this week. I guess the labor dispute is over, and so put out your trash again. This is I'm not exaggerating, the third fucking time I've put the same trash out in a month, and it stinks. And it's
in 1 month. So in 1 month, he hasn't taken out that fucking trash. You disgusting piece of shit. My God, man. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your horse of a fucking wife. All I can think about is that poor fucking cat having to deal with those fucking unsanitary living conditions. How dare you make your cat go through that shit, man? Like I said, I don't care about Cat. I don't care about Cat. She wants to fucking be a gold digger, that's fine. But that poor cat has to sit there and deal with that dirty fucking shit. Like, Jesus Christ, man. You couldn't just get in your car, go to the fucking dump, and just pay the $30, get rid of all the fucking trash. You gotta sit there and let that shit pile up. Because your ass don't want to go to the fucking dump. Because you're too lazy to go to the fucking dump. Because you're too weak to go to the fucking dump. I think that's the reason why you're bitching about going to the dump. Because you can't even pick up the fucking trash. You can't even pick up a fucking bowl of fucking chicken stew. You can't even deal with trash bags.
Disgusting. They better fucking come get it, right? So we put all our trash out, and we're actually told they're not coming today, they're coming tomorrow, which would be today. So it is now 11:53 a.m. and they're not here.
Okay.
Okay? Gotta hope that they were telling the truth, because everyone went out there. I'm not even kidding. Our streets of giant cans overflowing, extra bags of trash on the floor and everything. So you gotta hope that they actually do come today and take it. Because I was gonna go yesterday, but they said, no, don't, leave it out. They're coming. I said, I'm not gonna pay money if they're coming. So I leave it out, and now they still haven't taken it. So we'll see what happens.
See, but you should have taken it out instead of being a lazy bum.
How exciting, right? Okay, anyway. That's one thing. So anyway, I didn't have to go to the dump yesterday, which was actually immediately a positive, okay? But we had an appointment in the afternoon that we had to go to. And knowing that, we kind of had to limit ourselves to one area because we wanted to be near where the appointment was. So we ended up going and getting food, and just not that this is a plug or anything, but we actually went to IHOP, which we haven't been to in a while. You got International House of
No, you went there last time, and that's where they fucked up the Devonshire cream.
Pancakes. And when we went there, it was actually early afternoon. So we could have gotten breakfast, but both Kat and I were like, we feel like we want lunch. Okay? Like, we want a lunch. I got they have a buttermilk chicken sandwich you can get, and you can get it however you want. They have all these different ways you can get it. I chose to get it jalapeno kick style, which means that it had a combination of jalapenos and serrano peppers.
Jalapenos.
Oh, on a brioche bun, okay? With a side of onion rings. That's what I got. Kat was in the mood for lunch too, which is rare because usually when we go out, she gets breakfast. So she ordered a chicken tenders meal, which is like 5 chicken tenders and a bunch of french fries with dipping sauce. She got the barbecue dipping sauce, okay? So the food comes. Mine is good, tastes good. The sandwich itself tastes great, but there's one thing I have to say about IHOP. They fucking cook with way too much grease, and everything comes out way too greasy and just gross. So I'm eating the sandwich. It tastes good. All the ingredients are good, but it's just dripping onto the plate. So I actually took some, it was green leaf lettuce. I ripped a bunch of it off, and I made a bed of green leaf lettuce. And as I'm trying to eat the sandwich, the thing is just going into this fucking bed of grease. It's like now you have like a green leaf bowl of grease on my plate, right? It's fucking yuck. Like, why can't they cook with less fucking grease? They don't need that much cooking oil to cook. Seriously, they just use way too much. And the same thing, like my
Dude, what the fuck do you think happens with the food that you order? Dude, you order fucking from diners and restaurants, they cook in soybean oil. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's just the fact that you spend more money, you think that you're getting something healthier.
onion rings tasted good, but they were overcooked with too much oil. You could tell they put too much oil, they overcooked them, too greasy. They literally just reduce half the amount of fucking grease they use, and their food would be good. But instead, they use way too much fucking grease, and it sucks. Like, seriously, the sandwich tasted good, but was so bad for me and so nasty, I likely will not get that again. It was going everywhere, the grease. Now, Kat's meal. I couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. You figure you're going to a restaurant, you're going to get something restaurant quality. I swear to God, they gave her...
It's IHOP, you fucking dunce! Phil, there are no gourmet places around where you live. These are all takeout places. These are takeout fast food restaurants. Bro, I think I'm going to get a restaurant quality. You're not getting it in Renton, homie. You're not getting restaurant quality food in Renton. You're getting takeout. This dude is bugging. Fucking bugging.
5 chicken tenders that looks like fucking chicken tenders you bought at the grocery store.
Exactly. That's what it is. That's what it is. What do you think happens when you order from a diner that isn't IHOP? It's the same shit. They don't make this shit fresh. They have it they buy it in bulk, and they have it in the freezer, and then they fry it when it's ready for you. Yandere May, thanks for the $5 super chat, man. I would hate to have this man at the establishment. If he was at like Marco Pierre White's restaurant or something like that, he would have been asked to leave. He would have been asked to be like, look, take your fucking shitty ass palate and get the fuck out my restaurant. My man, you talking about a buttermilk chicken sandwich that you could have got at Chick-fil-A, that you could have got at McDonald's, that you could have got at Burger King, that you could have got anywhere else. And then you got fucking chicken tendies for your horse of a wife. What restaurant quality are you looking for in chicken tendies, Phil? Seriously. What restaurant quality food, what restaurant quality are you going to find in chicken tendies?
Or frozen. And it looks like they literally just tossed them in a fryer.
Philip Leak, I'm happy.
Minutes. By the way,
I'm
overcooked
ecstatic.
them because they had too much grease and tossed them down. Here you go. We're both, she's like, you got to try this. We're both eating. We're like, it tastes exactly like a frozen chicken tender. Seriously. And it's...
That's what they serve, you dumbass. That's what they serve at McDonald's. That's what they serve. Like, what do you expect? Just because you get to sit down and look at a menu, you're getting a fucking gourmet meal? Are you stupid? Are you that dense, sir? Are you that thick-headed? Are you that thick-headed that you really think you about to get some real gourmet shit from fucking IHOP?
Rip off, because it's not like they charge you $3 for the fucking tenders like you're paying in the store or the grocery store. It was expensive. We're like, what the fuck? Like, what?
What chicken tenders you know cost $3, homie? Chicken tenders cost money, homie. Chicken tenders cost money, so I don't know where you got the idea where you can get a bag of chicken tenders for $3, homie. Especially in a state like yours. $3 chicken tenders. Okie dokie. Fucking idiot, man.
Shit. Like, how is this possible? They're charging this much for these shitty ass chicken tenders. They were bad. They were legit bad. And I was like, I'm sorry, have some of my onion rings. So she did. She ate a couple of my onion rings, which were pretty good. I felt really bad because she wanted a lunch. She almost never gets a lunch when we go out. If we're going somewhere that has breakfast, she usually gets a breakfast. She likes the breakfast at IHOP. She usually gets like a pancakes with some fruit or something. And it ended up being shit. Seriously, it's like when you go to a restaurant, you order chicken tenders, you're expecting something better than what
Jay,
you're
thanks for
gonna
$2
buy
super
at the
chat.
grocery
Yeah,
store
those are the
for
good kind.
$5 and make yourself a home.
Let's continue.
This is literally felt like it was frozen, fucked up tenders. They were shit.
Because it's IHOP. IHOP, you miserable piece of shit.
So anyway, we did a few different things. We went to a pet store and saw some cute little animals.
Did you get wet
some
food for your
hamsters and
cat?
stuff.
Did you get some wet food for your cat? Did you get wet food for your cat? You know what? I'm about to do the same thing at the Troy Baker thing. I'm gonna do the same thing with you telling people that you don't give your cat dry food. I'm gonna clip that shit. I'm gonna send it to fucking PETA. I'm gonna send that shit to PETA about how you negligently feed your cat. Did you get him some wet pet food, Phil? So that way he doesn't get a urinary tract infection.
We didn't do too much. We didn't stay out that long. We ended up only staying out for about half the day, I would say. But it was a nice day. The weather was good. It was cool. No rain or anything. But it wasn't too cold. You know.
Big
what I
up,
mean?
Zank Edit. What's up, baby?
Temperature. And I'm just trying to think if anything else really notable happened. Not really that I can even like remember. Everything was just kind of. Basically, let me put it this way. I didn't have a lot of money. Just being honest with all of you. I get paid this week. Later this week, I get paid by YouTube for the month.
Yes,
okay?
you get paid by YouTube for the month.
The week leading up to me getting paid is always the tightest week because any money that I have had gotten paid from last month is long gone. It went to bills. And usually the tips money and things that comes in on my streams has been used up to pay other bills and things. This last week I had bills and stuff to pay. So like I was nickel and diming it. I was like, fuck. I went to the grocery store, okay? And there were things that we need.
Damn, he got me.
Can't get them this week. Like we have a Swiffer floor cleaner to clean our floors, and it uses these pads. We ran out of pads. I can't buy those this week. We gotta wait till like next week to get that.
Oh my god, you're such a dumbass.
Dude, the fucking grocery stores are.
Bruh, why do you? Okay, so, yo, like that is the biggest fucking waste of. Yo, Swiffer pads are the biggest waste of fucking money ever. Like, I think like Mrs. Fleur bought she bought a Swiffer once, and then we had to buy like the pads and the fucking liquid to go into because it was like a proprietary bottle. Man, fuck that shit, bro. I went and fucking bought a reusable like Swiffer type thing where you could go ahead and like reuse the bottle and put your own solution in it, and like you can go ahead and like basically remove the pad and basically rewash it. But because I'm not spending fucking money on pads and solution when I could go ahead and just do that shit myself. Fucking Swiffer. Yo, this man loves spending money, bro. Loves it. Just fucking loves it, man. Loves spending that money, man.
Ridiculous.
We miss him. I missed him too.
Store, it's so expensive. It's getting out of control now. Inflation here in the United States, people say, "Oh, there's no inflation or something." No, you're out of your mind. I'm not kidding you. Before the pandemic happened, all right, we were going grocery shopping and spending a certain amount. Now when we do buy the same exact stuff, we haven't changed anything. We haven't decided to buy higher grade products and expensive gourmet food. We're doing the same stuff. You guys know what.
No, dude, yeah, you're not. I mean, I'll agree with you. You're not buying gourmet shit. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, you're still spending money like it's the same. You're not doing anything different, Phil. You're still wasting your money. You're still begging for money from people. So you go ahead and waste it on fucking meals that you deem to be high class. It makes no fucking sense. Stop bitching about inflation because you're still doing the same shit. You haven't been cutting down. You haven't made any adjustments. You're just fucking wasting money like it's normal. Because you're talking about, oh man, we haven't been doing it. You still had a day off where you went outside with your wife and spent money. Exactly, Raziel the Lost. It makes no fucking sense.
I tell you, oh, we had turkey tacos, we had chicken fajitas, we had turkey burgers, we had what are we having this week? Rigatoni pasta with some chicken meatballs. These are not giant gourmet expensive dishes we're making. All right, they're not. But I'm not kidding you. It's increased by about 50%. 50, not 50.
Yes, the entire world knows this, Phil, because people go outside more than once a fucking week. People go outside more than once a week. Even your little den heads, when they go ahead and they take, they take their SSI checks or whatever's left of them, yes, they also go ahead and find out that shit is way more expensive than what it used to be. Go touch some grass, homie. Go outside, Phil. Literally, go outside, fam. Because you seriously, like, I mean, it's just going to be a study in stupidity. Like, I feel like people are going to study Phil. Whoa, what the fuck just happened? People are going to study Phil. He's definitely going to be another case study.
50% increase in the cost of when we go shopping now for groceries every week. It's insane. And that's money that I used to use for important stuff every week when I went out. It's just gone.
Damn,
it's just fucking gone. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I purposely said, we can't get this week, I can't afford it. We can't get this week, I can't afford it. We went through the list of things that we're not going to get this week. We'll get them next week, okay? I checked out, and the fucking bill was more expensive than last fucking week.
Okay, what's
what?
Yes,
I left shit out that we couldn't afford, and the price was more expensive than last week. The prices are literally going up week by fucking week. This is bullshit.
He's gonna use this as an excuse to raise his tips goal. I swear to God.
Joe Biden's gonna send us some free fucking COVID tests. I'm very excited for this.
Here we go.
Very happy that something.
No politics though. No fucking politics.
All right,
no
that was
politics.
a little bit of political commentary. Let's get
that wasn't political commentary. That's just fucking Twitter verbiage you know nothing about. You don't know anything about inflation. You don't know anything about how the economy works. There's nothing. I learned nothing from what you just said. Oh, shit is way expensive than it used to be. I already knew that, Phil. Wow, that's such a fucking enlightening statement. Shit is way more expensive than what it used to be. We have inflation. Wow. Oh, wow. Man, I was really a sheep until Phil put me onto that. I'm woke now.
Hey, we're not going to talk about that anymore today. Okay, we're done. No more of that. No more.
I want this.
All right. So that was my day off. So after
I want
we were
this
out,
too.
like I said, we actually came home on the early.
Jay, thanks for $2 super chat, man.
We didn't have a lot of money.
Cat about to take the Zanny pack,
right?
yeah.
We didn't have a lot of money to do anything, so we came home and basically.
This shit looks. Yo, I want this.
Was in a really good mood yesterday. What
this looks
we
good.
Lifted up one of the couch sections.
Look at that
in the
shit.
living room and found a bunch of his toys that he had pushed under there over the last several months, and gave him some of them. So he was going crazy in the house playing with all these toys and everything. He was very energetic and having a good time. And then Cat played a lot of Skyrim. And
So basically, Cat had Jasper had a bunch of toys that were under the couch. Yo, that house must be fucking filthy, man. That house has to be filthy as fucking shit. Has to be. Oh, I don't want that. Literally has to be, because I don't understand how this man just like God, this is fucking just, it's pathetic, man.
It was fun watching her play Skyrim. Some of the quest things, you know, that I remember, some I don't at all. And some of the stuff is new anniversary edition content. So it's exciting to watch her play. And some ideas of things that I should be doing maybe in the future of the playthrough, or maybe not. We'll see. But it was good. It was fun. We chilled. We had a good time. You know, we had a good. It was just relaxing. A relaxing day. We didn't have any money to do anything really. You know, it would be great if we had money. We would have stayed out and done more stuff. We didn't have.
You spent money on IHOP. You guys went out. That's technically a date, you dumbass. Big ups, Agent Wait, hold on. Proper, how come you don't have a thing? Hold on a minute. The fuck? Hold on, give me a minute, Proper. Why you don't have a wrench? Sorry. There we go. That's weird. He should have had a wrench already.
Sorry. So that was our day out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, shout-outs time. Because you guys have contributed a lot, and I want you to get your credit for what you've been saying. So let's do that right now. Thank you to over 117 likes on this stream, guys. I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Dematic. She does all the sex scenes, all that shit.
Dramatically for engagement purposes, it gives it visibility on YouTube. You guys have been helping me a lot with this year. Thank you for the likes. And if you're watching on demand on YouTube, please give the video a like and leave a comment to let me know about all this stuff, what you think. I want your take. Okay? All right. Let's do some shout-outs. We start off today with Pinocchio re-upping his membership for 2 months. He says, is this the end of the PlayStation Nation? Yes. PlayStation Nation is done. In fact, you know what? If you own a PlayStation 5, you should unhook it right now, pick it up, and throw it right in the fucking trash can. You might as well, because there's no one going to be using that anymore. It's dead, dominant, Xbox rule the fucking world. Of course, because that's how the world is. It's complete black and white. There's absolutely no in between. Right.
Shut up, man. Just shut up.
Rob on Wheels has re-upped his membership for 9 months as a super supporter, which helps the channel even more than the standard supporter level. Thank you, Rob. And he says, I have returned. It's good to see you back.
Hate Army Watch. I feel like every time Phil lifts up his arms, I feel like I can hear Bette Midler playing in the background. Every time this man praises the sun, all I can hear is, you are the wind beneath my wings.
Rob, welcome back to the stream. By the way, I don't know if you guys knew, but we're playing games today. I actually am playing Condemned Criminal Origins on stream today. We're gonna finish it. Just that the Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard news was so big that was really had to be my major focus when I named the stream and everything. But we're going to beat Condemned Criminal Origins today. Likely, there's 3 chapters left, and they don't even take an hour each, so we're probably beating it, okay?
I bet you he didn't.
Hidden Gem Gamer.
Did he beat Condemned Criminal Orange? I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see the gameplay. I wasn't able to. I didn't have time. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
The first super chat of the day, $5. Thank you very much. It says, I'm hoping Microsoft will let Raven Software make a new Singularity game or anything else other than Call of Duty. Hopefully they will be free Raven. Yeah, if you guys aren't aware, what ended up happening was Activision went crazy and basically said, well, what are our cash cows? Call of Duty, of course. Tell every studio under our wing to stop making games and just work on Call of Duty. And I'm not shitting you. That actually happened. Game studios who were working on Crash Bandicoot, game studios that were working on other games, like Raven Software is a great studio making games. So you're told, don't make games. Work on Call of Duty. Well, fuck Call of Duty and fuck you, Bobby Kotick, because you're an asshole, and that's the worst thing you could do.
Yo.
You have a bunch of creative people who want to create, and you tell them, don't create, make fucking Call of Duty content. What a fucking prick. What a greedy piece of shit. Seriously, I can't wait till he's out of Activision. What a fucktard. Anyway.
See, it's moments like these that you know, like when people they take a break from DSP, it's like these moments that cause people to want to step away. And it's not because like they're tired of Phil. It's just that they feel that, you know, they get angered at the fact that they just can't punch him in his fucking face. That's why detractors retire. Detractors retire not because they're tired of Phil or because they need to take a mental break from Phil, because Phil literally makes them wake up and choose violence. That's what happens. That's what happens. It's not that people are tired of Phil. It's not that people moved on for better things. It's just that people get upset and they get frustrated at the fact that they just really can't just mop him one good time in his fucking little piggy jowls and shit.
Sorry, went on a little rant there. Yeah, I really hope that now we can have these companies going back and doing good things again. Let them make another Crash Bandicoot game. Let them fucking make other stuff. All right? Seriously, let them. Let them make great games again. I want to see another, it doesn't have to be Singularity. I just want to see Raven be creative again. That's a great point. Raven Studios is a good studio. They've made great games. Let them create. Okay. U of M student donated $4.99 through Super Chat and says thank you. Well, you're welcome. I don't know what you're thanking me for, but I really appreciate that. Let's get this up on the leaderboard here.
Woo! Woo!
Okay. Cool. Oh, really? Breaking news. Bobby Kotick has resigned during my podcast. What the fuck? No fucking way.
Look at that. Look at that. Look how... Yo.
No fucking way.
Well, that was stupid of me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how you fell for the bait. Look how you fell for the bait like a little bitch. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Because it didn't happen, you dumbass.
I don't see it.
I'm
trying to find
come
it.
on.
Where is it? Oh, let me look at trends. I don't see it.
How that? Because it didn't happen. Baited. Baited. Look at you. Look at you. It didn't happen, you dumbass.
Fresh news?
No, because you don't know how to look for shit up yourself. So you just take anything
it's such
like
fresh news that it's not trending yet.
Look at that. Look at that. You just got masturbated. You just got masturbated.
The merger is done.
That was already already founded. No, Phil. You can't do that, Phil. You can't sit there and act like all of a sudden like you can dispute what the man is saying because you don't fucking know. You didn't fucking know. So how are you gonna sit there? What are you talking about? You don't know what you don't even know what he was talking about. Like what are you talking about? And he's not Googling it. He's not looking up any news sites. He doesn't know any real news sites. He's just sitting there taking it by face value because that's you see, ladies and gentlemen, this is the problem.
I dribbled off at my it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Optimus Prime. I'm not gonna sit there and say that that's true, but judging by the fact that she married Phil, I wouldn't put it past her. I think she does. But this is what I meant about Phil's the type of person that's wrong. That this is what's wrong with our society. You see how he just takes stuff from social media, doesn't do any investigation on his own, doesn't do any research on his own. He just takes what's put in front of him and he accepts it. Right there, perfect example of what's wrong with our society. Example number 376. Just taking all information face value. Not doing any research, not doing any critical thinking, not using any logic whatsoever. Just fuck it. Bobby Kotick, oh yeah, that really happened. Let me check. Let me believe it. Like a fucking dunce.
Twitter followers than Bobby Kotick does. What? He only has 12,000 Twitter followers.
He's a fucking executive.
Well,
he doesn't have time for social media.
Since like June, because no one likes him. Everyone hates his guts. Yeah, there's nothing. You guys don't know what you're talking about. It ain't there.
but you fell for it like a dumbass because you don't know what you're talking about. So you try to take any information that comes your way because you're a dumbass. Because you don't know how to do any research on yourself. You don't know how to think for yourself. You don't even have an original thought. You're just nothing but a fucking consuming sponge.
No, basically what the news was this morning is that the rumor is that Bobby Kotick will definitely stick around through the merger and then he'll leave the company.
He has
It's gonna
to.
be basically run by Microsoft anyway, so what does he need to stick around for? All right. But
Once the mergers and once everything's,
anyway,
you know,
if he
once
is stepping
everything's
down,
settled.
great. Fuck him.
Yo,
Seriously.
like, god
Okay,
damn.
now let's go to the tip side of stuff.
And then it's okay for him to do that, right? It's okay for him to act like that, but we're scumbags. We're shitheads. We're fuckfaces. You know, we're assholes. We're mentally ill detractors. Like, come on, bro.
So we start off with Jad F today, who did the first tip of the day, $1.49, and Jad F says the following: Microsoft has a monopoly on RTS and the 4X genre, Age of Empires, Age of Mythology, StarCraft, Warcraft, Day 1 Game Pass for Company of Heroes 3, Total War Series, Paradox Studio, Crusader Kings, Europa Universalis, Stellaris, Hearts of Iron, Insane. So real-time strategy games, but isn't XCOM real-time strategy too? Right? I think it is. But you're right. I mean, that's a lot of franchises and games to be under one umbrella. Damn. And now all those franchises can cross over into the ultimate real-time strategy game ever called RTS the Game.
That's not funny, man.
XCOM is considered turn-based, not real-time. Gotcha. I know what you're saying. Yes, because I know Age of Empires, there's no pause between turns. Gotcha. Now I understand. Thank you. Snowphil to the $1.50 says Crash, Spyro, Banjo-Kazooie, all in Microsoft hands. Imagine being an old dog in Sony Studios and seeing all those branded on the wall, realizing none of them are coming to Sony ever again. Yes. 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 Imagine that shit. Okay. Carlton Jr. tipped $1.50. He's securing Call of Duty on Game Pass probably means Sony's Game Pass is dead on arrival. Probably not completely dead, but I think it'll never be able to be bigger than the Xbox Game Pass. The deal closes on June 23rd. No, excuse me, in June 2023. And allegedly Kotick will stay until then. They just fucking get him out now. Seriously, why wait? You know what? Here's what they need to do. I'm serious.
No, they cannot.
Here's what they should do. Have a bunch of guys dressed up like...
No, they cannot do that because he has to oversee the merger to make sure that everything's transitioning over by the new parent company. Like, he cannot they can't just kick him out, because if they kick him out and they don't know how the fucking procedures are placed within the company, they will not know how to run the company, you dumbass. He has to oversee the transition to make sure that everything's going smoothly, that everything is assimilated, that there's no downtime for when the transition goes live. Mr. Business Degree doesn't know how to fucking do business.
Master Chief cosplayers, big roided cosplayers, right? They come in, big burly men, and they're all dressed in full Halo Spartan outfits.
Oh, yeah, you like them big burly men, right? You love them big burly men. Yeah, they have to be big and burly because that's the way you like them.
And they have a giant-ass fucking wheelbarrow, and they just burst in his door. They come into his office, they pick his little fucking Weasley neck up, they toss his ass to the fucking wheelbarrow, and they roll him out the front door. Toss his ass right face first onto the concrete.
Look at that.
That's what they should do.
Look what his spiteful ass wishes on people. People he's never met. People he's never had the experience of dealing with. People who he hasn't even been in circles with. And he's saying shit like this. I can't wait, Phil. I can't wait till all your little retards just stop giving you money. And then after they stop giving you money, you got nowhere else to go. You got no sponsorships. You got no chance of networking because everybody gets to see what kind of a spiteful little bitch you are. Spiteful, pathetic, spineless fucking man. You have no fucking sense of fucking, like, you just have no sense of decency at all. No sense of decency. You're sitting there spitting at people. You know, you keep talking about punching down. Like, this technically, wouldn't this be punching down? Because the man, he's losing his job. He's, you know, no, you gotta, you know, off of allegations. Now, the reason why I say allegations, I'm not saying that these things were not true. I'm saying allegations in terms of Phil, because Phil doesn't know for a fact that these things happen. Phil has not gone over any concrete evidence for the, you know, of those things happening. That's why I'm using the term allegations. But he's kicking a man down based off of fucking allegations. Piece of shit.
Now that would be a meme on the internet.
Look at that. Like, how happy and giddy he is. Like, just, oh my God.
Okay. Let's see here. Snowphil tipped another $1.50. And he says, finally, they own the FPS genre as well. Halo, Call of Duty, Doom, Wolfenstein, Overwatch, Battlefield via EA Play and Game Pass, Apex Legends via EA Play and Game Pass, Titanfall via EA Play. Sony has Killzone 3. Yikes. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Snowfield did another tip, $1.50. He says, it's just a ticking time bomb before Sony yields and takes the loss by allowing Game Pass to be present on Sony consoles, and they capitulate the gaming wars. Wow. Game Pass on Sony consoles. So whenever you buy a game, or excuse me, whenever you get Game Pass and you don't buy any games for Sony consoles, Sony makes no money at all. All the money goes to Microsoft and you're playing on a Sony console. Wow.
Didn't this man just rant about, like, Sony Spartan, the Spartan project that they're coming out, which is supposed to be like a subscription service? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta be honest with y'all. I know today's stream isn't that hot. And I thank you guys for stopping by. I think you know, I had to deal with Bank of America today and these network issues. That took a lot of joy out of me, and I'm sorry. I apologize. But this guy is just fuck, man.
Now that's a big fuck you. I'm playing on Nintendo, but I'm playing an Xbox game on Nintendo, and Nintendo makes no money. Woo! All right, interesting. Pinocchio has tipped $5, and that is the biggest tip of the day so far. Thank you, Pinocchio. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Now, thank God I had to deal with a competent employee at Bank of America, so there's hope after all.
Pinocchio. There it is.
You know how to spell Pinocchio, valedictorian? You don't know how to spell Pinocchio? Isn't Pinocchio an Italian name?
Penis Parker tipped $1.50 and says, I completely agree with you about complacency. We've already seen Sony's strong-arm indie devs charge $10 to $20 for next-gen upgrades and then poorly handle save transfers. Hope this makes Sony wake up and improve their user experience. You're right. I mean, literally, time and time again this console gen, Sony has failed to do what... Wait a minute. Microsoft does what Sony don't?
You see what I'm saying? That he does not have an original thought. So let's go back, right? Let's watch when he reads the tip or the super chat, whatever the fuck. Notice how the person who tipped, right? The person who contributed, notice how he gave a detailed explanation. He gave a detailed thought in his fucking tip or whatever. Now watch how he slowly Phil talks afterwards because he has nothing to add to the conversation. Watch. Let's just watch this.
First, hope this makes Sony.
So look at this detailed thought.
$50 and says, I completely agree with you about complacency. We've already seen Sony's strong-arm indie devs charge $10 to $20 for next-gen upgrades and then poorly handle save transfers. Hope this makes Sony wake up and improve their user experience.
See, the person who tipped, he makes a statement, he gives details on that statement, he gives examples for that statement. And look at Phil.
Right. I mean, literally, time and time again, this console gen, Sony has failed to do what...
You see, Sony has failed to do... But like that's his buffer. That's how you know the wheels are turning. That he doesn't. That's how you know there's smoke coming out the ears when he starts doing that. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait a minute. Microsoft does what Sony don't. Sounds familiar somehow. Xbox does what PlayStation don't.
Dia, PewDiePie, Keemstar, Markiplier, Ninja, Pokimane, Amaranth, Alinity, Maximilian, Punk, Smug, Justin Wong does what DSP can't.
Wow. Penis Parker tipped another tip, $1.50, and says, when Call of Duty does become an Xbox exclusive, what do you think Sony's answer will be? Will they revive older stuff like Killzone and Resistance? Or do you think that they try to make a new IP? I don't know. I honestly don't know what they would do. Would they give up and not do first-person shooters and just do other kinds of games? Will Sony buy From Software?
No. They don't care if you're here. What happened?
Maybe they will.
Huh?
Snowfill to the $1.50. Yeah, my lab with Don Matrick, his vision is insane.
Let me wrap this up. I'll go to the store.
Always online, the death of physical games. That's why Xbox One was ahead of its time. Yeah, but the problem is, here's the truth: you can't do things too early. He was trying to force the industry forward way before it was ready.
She stepped out, but I'll tell you guys say hi.
Not a just day and night change flip switch. You know what I'm saying? And literally, that's what he was doing. He was trying to flip a switch and change everything about console gaming overnight. It wasn't going to work. You know? Okay. Anso Kamaru to the $1.50 said, I've been Omicroned up this past week. I've been catching up on your vids. Alongside, I'm sorry to hear that, by the way. I hope you feel better. Alongside that, I finished Chrono Trigger and started Chrono Cross for the very first time. How do you feel about if you ever played it? I dropped it 3 hours in, not my cup of tea. I never.
Yo,
played
can you
Chrono
stop
Cross.
scratching,
Not
Phil?
once.
Fuck.
I heard when it actually was a new release. I heard that it was supposed to be like a pseudo sequel, but not really, to Chrono Trigger. Like people were saying, there were gameplay elements and plot elements that were similar to Chrono Trigger, but it didn't have the same cast, and it was definitely.
All right, I'm gonna cut it off about here, guys. So I'm gonna cut it off. I don't know. My energy just wasn't in it today. Thank you guys for stopping by. I owe you guys an entertaining stream, and I'm gonna give that to you guys tomorrow. Okay? I know, you know, I know no worries or anything like that, but the whole point of me doing this is to provide entertainment, not for me to sit here and be pissed because something isn't working. I literally just pulled a Phil. So, I'm sorry, guys. Tomorrow I'll make sure everything's working. I'll have the pre-stream music on. I gotta, and then, yeah, that's the other thing that's fucking me up. It's fucking pre-stream music, man. Keep getting copyright claim for one specific song that I made before the guy dropped his song or whatever. So that was another thing that was messing me up. So I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go to the store because I gotta go get some roll up. And I will see you guys. Who's streaming tonight? Because I fucks with DDM on the day streams, but the night streams, like, I need an actual, like, human buffer. So whoever's on tonight, let me know so I can stop by. So I'm gonna go ahead and tells you in the comment I had issues with the browser. So yeah, it's a Aqua Teal. Right, you streaming? If you streaming, I'll stop by. Griffin Gaming. Griffin Gaming streams DSP? I didn't know that. Yeah, maybe he doesn't show up on my things. There might be others. Okay, so if there's nobody on Asian Props like, nah, fuck that. Alright, so if there's nobody on, I'm gonna be on DDM today. So thank you guys for stopping by. Yeah, just thank you guys for stopping by. And sorry this wasn't like a more put together stream. Like I didn't even break out Linda. Like I didn't even break out Linda today. That's a goddamn shame. All right. So tomorrow, let's get this sour mood out the way. Let's go. Get out negativity. Bye. So guys, thank you. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for stopping by in the chat. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Thank you guys for putting up with my sour attitude. Tomorrow, I owe that to ya. Tomorrow, we are going to start fresh. Tomorrow, no, even if Phil has the most boring pre-stream ever, we are going to go ahead and have fun. I am going to give you a entertaining stream, okay? That's my promise to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be laughing. I'm going to see some LOLs, LMAOs on the fucking chat, okay? Thank you guys. Love it. Yes, and I will have, my throat has been feeling a little bit better, yes. So guess what? The vocal cords are getting fried tomorrow, okay? So I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to have a good day. Thank you guys for stopping by. Peace out. Love you, all right? I love you. Thank you all for stopping by.